There's a motel at the edge of the highway that no longer shows up on maps. People only find it when they're truly lost, mentally or physically. That's how Daniel ended up there. Rain poured in sheets as he pulled into the parking lot. The neon motel sign flickered like it hadn't worked properly in years. He stepped inside, dripping wet, and was met by an old man at the counter who didn't speak, just handed him a rusted key labeled Room 6. The hallway was dim, the walls stained. As he passed the rooms, he noticed something strange. Room 1 had deep claw marks on the door. Room 2 had red handprints smeared across the wall. Room 3, the door was missing entirely, just blackness behind it. Room 4 had loud whispers coming from inside, but no one answered when he knocked. Room 5 was empty, completely spotless, like no one had ever stayed there. Finally, he reached Room 6, his room. He turned the key and stepped inside. The lights buzzed. The bed was sunken in as if someone had been lying there moments ago. There were photos on the nightstand, photos of him taken from outside his apartment window, some from inside. He turned around to leave, but the door was gone, not locked, not closed, gone. Just a wall where it used to be. Panicking, he ran to the window, but all he saw was Room 1 again, across the hall, like he'd never left it. He screamed. No one came. Then a knock. Slow, deliberate. 6 knocks. He looked through the peephole. There was no one there. But he opened the door anyway. What he saw wasn't the hallway, it was his apartment, just as he'd left it this morning. Confused, he stepped through. And that's when he heard the door behind him slam shut. He turned, now standing in his own apartment. But the door back to the motel was gone. Only his front door remained.